Hello guys, welcome to this channel. My name is Miriam and thank you for choosing to be part of this channel. If you're watching me for the first time, welcome to this channel and feel at home and feel so much welcomed to this community. Today marks 1 month since I started YouTube, and I'm very grateful for 100 subscribers. Thank you to 100 of you who have subscribed to this channel. I know to some 100 might look little, but to me I really appreciate the 100 people that have decided to support my work. The last time I checked, I saw that we are at 105 subscribers. And guys, one thing I'm so proud about everyone who has subscribed is that I've not forced no one, not even my family members. Even most of my family members don't know I'm doing this. And guys, I've met true love. I've found, what can I say? I've found love from typical strangers who decided to become my family. And yeah, if you know you have subscribed to my channel, I am really grateful, and thank you for doing that. And guys, yeah, and looking back, I didn't know that I would achieve that so easy, because I started from nowhere, and thinking about 100 people, I feel there are so many people, because I can imagine calling them and telling them to surround me. And yeah, in my mind I know there are very many people, and I really appreciate that. And guys, if you know someone if you know someone, please recommend, share my videos to them, and yeah, tell them to subscribe to my channel, because I really need that support. Okay, yeah, please consider commenting so that I can know what you think about my content. Okay, and yeah, I will be so grateful to see some of you commenting and interacting with my videos, so that at least I can feel what you feel about my videos. And guys, yeah, today is on Monday. I'm outside, but today is one of the days that I feel like not doing anything. Apparently I'm feeling like sitting down and just relaxing. Even I had not planned to record any video today, but I have decided, because today is a video day, I have at least to overcome what I'm kind of feeling, and that is just sitting down and relaxing. Although I'm doing that, I've decided to sit down and relax, but also to record a video for you guys. I'm at Machakos People's Park. I know the last video that I did, I was at Machakos People's Park. But guys, please, yeah, even most of times I come here, so don't get tired of seeing me here at Machakos People's Park, because yeah, I really need to create a video. That's why I am saying that as much as last time I did a video here at Machakos People's Park while I was walking around, I will also consider doing one too, because I think every Mondays is recording videos is a must do. So yeah, I've decided also to do this video here, so that you can know also what I'm feeling. And guys, as I told you, today I'm feeling like sitting down and relaxing. Even I don't feel like working, but yes, I'm okay. Even I'm not sick, I'm okay. But yeah, those are boda guys that they are trying to ask me if they can carry me. But hey, even where I'm seated at a place that is very central. No one who can harass me from here. But why do you think you can call a stranger and tell them you carry them? Especially, I'm an adult. Like if I want to be carried, of course I will. I know what to do. But anyway, thank you for your kindness. If at all you meant to be kind and not to take advantage of me, because growing up as a girl, I knew that most people are kind, and at the same time others show kindness just to lure you, especially those border guys. They can lure you so much and they can do bad things to you. Even currently, most of times you can see so magical. Are they magical? But you can see so many weird things that are done by them. But yeah, so the right thing is to be okay. I think I'm past that, but so many small girls, I think, get lured by them. But for me, I don't think that is possible. And guys, yeah, that is it. And yeah, I would love to know, how was your week? I think the last time I posted a video, it was on Friday. But for today, I want to know, how has your week been? How has your weekend been? What did you do during the weekend? What did you like? Did you go to church? I think yesterday it was on Sunday, but I did not go to church because, do I have any reason? I don't have any reason why I did not go to church, but also I was not feeling like going. God forgive me, because sometimes you're not supposed to follow what you're feeling. And guys, I've realized that, you see, most times when you don't feel like doing anything, that is the best time to do that thing that you wanted to do. Because I've realized that sometimes most times when I feel like not doing anything, I end up having a very, very successful day. Or my plans usually get successful. I don't know why. So even I was supposed to go to church, even though I was not feeling like going. I was supposed to go, and that's why even my mind is not that's why my mind is not as jovial as it usually, as it is always. Me, I'm a very jovial person, and now I know that yesterday I did not go to church. I spent my day sleeping, and okay, even it's not sleeping per se, but I attended the online church. But I prefer the sorry for that. Guys, I'm allergic, and now I think there are some weeds. That's why I'm sneezing, but I'm sorry for that. Just a small allergy. But yeah, other than that, but I feel like there's a flu that is I have a flu, only that it has not come out so well, because I've been I'm feeling sick, but how can I call this? I'm feeling sick, but I'm not sick, and I know maybe it's flu. There's flu in it that is coming, it's coming slowly. It has not yet attacked me fully, but I know it is okay. If it is coming, let it come so that it can finish. Excuse me a little bit so that I can clear my nose and then come back. Okay, and guys, I'm sorry for that. Only that I'm feeling that there is a flu, and even my eyes can tell you that there is I'm sick, only that the sickness has not yet come, it has not yet come out. But guys, yeah, I was telling you, what was I? Okay, I was telling you yesterday I did not attend the physical church, but I listened to the online church. Only that I love attending to the physical church because, like, it's usually like I feel God's presence at the church as compared to when I'm at home. Okay, but yes, yeah, I would love to know if you went to church, and if you did not go to church, what did you spend doing? And yeah, what do you do on weekends and mostly on Sundays? You know, most times I know Sundays here in Kenya are I think most people spend them for family days. How can I say that? But they are family, like people do family activities, and yeah, come together. Maybe those with kids, they take them to play, they take them to good places, yeah. And that's what I think on Sundays. And guys, I am come with my partner and our brother, and I can see they are approaching. They went for running, they were running, and guys, I said I'm not feeling well, so I did not run. Let me show you them. I can see them approaching. Let me show you them so that you can see how they are running. Okay, yeah, and then we'll come back to what we were saying. Let me try and zoom them. There is a, yeah, you can, I hope you can see them. They're coming like this. Let me stand. They are running like that. I think they have finished one round. I hope they will do another round so that we can get a very good time to interact. I think they will go up to there is a roundabout up there. That is their first stop line. Like, that is what we used to do. Also guys, I don't do that. I also run, only that today I'm not feeling well. Today is that one, or is that, in case even I can see another person. I can see another person who is running, but this one looks as if he's a professional runner. You know, in Kenya so many people are professional runners. And yeah, also cars are passing here. Yeah, this is I know you are already familiar with this road. And yeah, for those who don't know, this road is like where I am right now is called Machakos People's Park, you know, and people come for practice. Those who don't know how to drive come here. Those who want to walk around come. Those people want to feel nature come. Yeah. And guys, yeah, this is my view from where I am at. And I guess guys, this land, I think this land here which has been gated belongs to Machakos University. Machakos University, for those who don't know, Machakos University is the school that I studied. Like, that is where I did my bachelor's degree. And guys, I did bachelor's degree in psychology. So I'm a psychologist. You know, when I was go back and sit again because I don't feel well. And guys, as I was telling you, I'm a psychologist. And when I was a kid, when we were in primary school, I remember our teachers used to tell us that they have studied psychology so that they can read our mind. Do you think someone can read your mind? Because I know you cannot read your mind. Like, okay, you cannot read someone's mind directly, but you can read their behaviors and maybe conclude something. I would love to know, is that true, or I'm just like, okay, I'm nachomea walimu. Also, I would love to know. But yeah, that is how they used to do. But also I can teach because when I was when I was coming to the university, I wanted to become a teacher. And yeah, and now I was going to do Bachelor of Arts, and then on the way, I was so much interested with psychology, and then I decided to carry psychology. Like, psychology is very interesting because, especially the mental health part, I was so attracted by the mental health part because, yeah, like, you get to understand people better, you get to understand why people behave certain way, you get to understand that anyone can, okay, wait a little bit, I want to reckon these people. Yes, I can see they are trying to do another round. Let me record them so that at least they can get the memories. Okay, yeah. And guys, yeah, I'm trying to record them so that they can at least have good memories. Distracted. What was I saying? I think I was talking about one of the major things that made me love psychology, and I was saying, like, when I was reading about the mental health things, like, I found out that these are real things, and I was so much interested, and I wanted to understand why are people psychotic, why do they get depression, like, how I can handle them, how, like, why are some people very alcoholic. And guys, one thing I was surprised to hear is that alcoholism is I think is a mental health disorder, and in a way it is inherited. Like, you can inherit alcoholism from your family. And guys, this is something that I can tell anyone who is watching. If you know your family struggles with alcoholism, then you are supposed to avoid it, because you can easily find yourself being an alcoholic, you know. And also, I realized that schizophrenia, I know schizophrenia is and for those people who understand English well, know schizophrenia. And for those who don't know what schizophrenia is, let me put it in Kiswahili so that for Kiswahili speakers can also understand. I feel schizophrenia ni kama tu mwenda wazimu, you know. And also, I realized that also schizophrenia can be inherited. Those are the two mental health disorders that can be really inherited, you know. They are genetic. So it is very important for anyone maybe who has the family history. It is important to not maybe expose yourself in some, let's say that, stop, like, don't expose yourself into drugs. You know, even some drugs let's say that some drugs can, like, I'm looking for the better word. Let me try and clear my notes first. Let me clear my notes first. Guys, I was saying that it is like some drugs, especially like those hard drugs, and those hard drugs like maybe bang and heroin and others can expose you to some mental health disorders. And I know there is one story of one Kenyan who was at one time was diagnosed with bipolar disorder, and he was a very successful journalist at one time, and on the way he started using some drugs, even not some drugs, like he started using drugs, and one of the drugs that he was using is, how is it called? It's a very hard drug and very illegal in Kenya. Yeah, if I remember that drug, I can tell you. And the father was claiming that he went to a group, here in Kenya they are called sherehe. Like he went to a group celebration where they were having some drugs, and maybe some of his friends, I think they put that drug in its drink, and that's how is bipolar, like that's how the bipolar traits and disorder as whole, that's how it started. And guys, now as we speak, even he died, I think a month ago or two. And yeah, so this tells you that some drugs can expose you to some mental health disorders, you know. And now the right thing to do is to avoid those drugs, because like for one thing I usually say that for anyone maybe who uses drugs is one step away from being a mad person. Yes, especially for those who have family history, and yeah, you know, some problems even are so deep, and even all of us, I think our systems process differently. I know there are some people who can take drugs, like so many different drugs, and maybe they don't get how is it called, they don't get affected. But also there are some people who get like who use small amount of drugs, and they get really affected, you know. So guys, I'm not advising you, I was just trying to give to give my interesting part of the psychology that I read about mental health. Yeah, I think mental health was one of my favorite thing to do, and maybe in future I might consider doing clinical psychology, because I would love to work closely with, I would love to. There is a garbage truck passing by, so it has decided to accelerate like it has never did before. And guys, as I was saying that I would love to at least handle the part of mental health, and maybe one day in future I might consider doing masters in clinical psychology, because and guys, even there is a time that I think last year I encountered a person with paranoia disorder. For those who don't know, paranoia disorder is a disorder where, let me try to explain, let me not define. Is a type of mental health, is a mental health problem that affects people, and the people who has paranoid disorder, they are very suspicious. They can suspect anyone. For instance, let me say that they don't believe people, you know, and everything, they suspect anything. We can say that maybe you can come and give them food, they might fear. Maybe they can think that you put something, you have put maybe a poison in their food, and they can put, they believe that, they don't trust people, you know. Maybe let me give this story about the person. I was trying to question him how he operates, and suddenly that person was, I think he's my neighbor from my village, and I think when he was a young adult, he was doing nursing in one of the big universities in Kenya. I think he was doing nursing in KU. He was my brother's friend, and he got an accident when he was a student. And when he got an accident, he was injured in his, I think some part of the brain were injured, but he survived. But I think the brain was not injured so bad because he is surviving up to date. And yeah, and now after the accident, by bad luck, he got the paranoid disorder. And it tells me that even he was unable to keep the wife, even the wife, like they separated with the wife because of the sickness. And it tells me that even sometimes he get employed because he's a nurse. Like, I don't know if he finished school, but he was a very bright person. You know, in the village, if you are so bright, you can get job so easily. So he was telling me sometimes he gets job, but he doesn't sustain the job because of the sickness. Also, he tells me about that, okay, if maybe he forgets, like for instance, if he forgets to take the medicine, he becomes like a mad person. And he tells me that there was a time that he went in the hotel and he started imagining people putting poison in his tea. And I remember he was telling me that they were putting that when they were putting, like when they were giving him tea, he was just pouring it down because he was seeing that they were putting the poison, and they were like, what's wrong with this person? And guys, yeah, I think psychology is a very interesting field. And I don't like, I was like, even though maybe I will not make something out of it, I think I will gain a very important knowledge about mental health, because mental health, at least now in Kenya, people are recognizing mental health. You know, like kitambo, people were not, like, they were not taking mental health diseases as if people who have mental health problems as if they are sick. And guys, yeah, I want to educate you that they are very sick people, and they can, if maybe you have a family member who has some problems, please take them to hospital so that they can be managed. Yeah, I know they cannot get so well kabisa, but I know their problems can be managed a little bit for a period of time. Okay, and guys, yeah, that is what I was telling. And yeah, I know I've been talking so much even without knowing, and I would love to know, what do you know about mental health? Have you ever, and what do you know about psychology? When you hear psychology, and when you hear someone has studied psychology, what comes in your mind? What do you think they learn there? But yeah, in general, one thing I can say, my degree, it was very interesting. Yeah, and I don't remember reading something that was not interesting, to be honest. Like, you are reading real life, you know, and reading real life is somehow like you relate so fast, you know. And because I've seen people who are depressed, I've seen people who are psychotic, I've seen people who have drug-induced psychosis, and guys, by the way, there is a form of psychosis called substance or drugs-induced psychosis, and yeah, other things. And I would love to know, what do you know about psychology? And do you think people who study psychology study, or they are just given stories? And guys, yeah, that is it. And yeah, I think I've been able to talk so much. You know, I love talking, and even I've talked without knowing. I've been giving you stories even without knowing. I know I had not planned to do this, but yeah, but I've been able to share what I know about mental health unplanned. And I think if I had planned for this, maybe I would give a detailed story, a very detailed story, but this is enough for the day. And guys, yeah, and yeah, I know my eyes can tell you that I'm very sick. I'm very sick. I'm not very sick, but my eyes can tell me and you that I'm not okay. I think it's flu. Yes, I have flu. That has not yet exploded, but it's about to explode. You know. And guys, yeah. And let us meet tomorrow. I know tomorrow I'll do another video, and I hope I'll give you a very, very interesting video so that you can be able to interact, you know. Yes, and I love you so much, guys. Thanks for your support, and thanks for 105 subscribers. I don't take that for granted, honestly. Like, yeah, I don't take that for granted. You know, getting such a big number in a month time without no one to give you a shout out, without without knowing someone, and guys, getting that amount of subscribers is very, very encouraging. And yeah, thank you so much, guys. I really, really appreciate. And yeah, I hope that we will continue growing every day, because I think that is the goal. I hope by next year we will be able maybe to reach somewhere and get a very, and maybe get supportive nini niambie
askari anakuita na unamwambia niambie
niambie tu. Kwani what have I done? I know you have the full authority to call me kama nimefanya makosa, but I've not done nothing.
You are in my area of view.
No, niambie kitu nataka. I think these people are calling me and they don't want to go. Like, I'm doing something. I'm recording my video. So maybe
Maliza kwanza.
Ni sawa basi. And guys, yeah, I don't know what they want to tell me. Yeah, but yeah, I don't think I've done something to be called. So let me sit here and wait so that I can wait for my partner, then we can go, because I don't know why they are calling. Like, they love disturbing people. Why do you think I have done something to be called? But they have left. I think they just want to disturb me for no reason, or maybe they want to, I don't know what they want, to be honest. But yeah, as long as I've done nothing wrong, I think they should not they should not make me fear. Or do I have any reason to fear? No, yeah. And guys, yeah, but I want to finish this video here because I think I've talked so much. And guys, we'll meet tomorrow in another video. Okay, bye for now. Mnaenda another trip?
Huh?
Mnaenda another one?
Another one?
Eh?
No way.
Amwezitaka kufanya ingine?
We've done enough for the day. We'll see you tomorrow. Same place, same vibe.
Nyaku, what do you have to say? And guys, yes, I think they've done enough for the day. They have done 2 rounds. And 2 rounds equals to 6 kilometers, because one circuit, okay. One circuit, is it a circuit? Okay, circuit. Oh, one circuit, okay. Whatever. I think 1 round goes for 3 kilometers. Now 2 is, let's say, about 6 kilometers. And yeah, I think we've done enough for the day, because I think it has been long since me and my partner ran. And even for Nyaku is our small brother, and for Nyaku, I think it is his first time running. And guys, yeah, I think I've done the video here, and thank you so much.
If you are full, so you can use them. No.